Ryan with McFadden Sales here. Today I wanted to do some videos to go over all of the different interfaces and series of interfaces that PreSonus has to offer. Let's get into it. All right. Now, the first family of interfaces that I'm going to talk about here is the AudioBox family from PreSonus. They're giving you a free copy of Studio One 5 Artist, which is fantastic. So in the box with the AudioBox USB 96, you're getting free software, you're getting the Studio One Artist software, and a bunch of free plugins and virtual instruments and sound libraries. But as far as the interfaces themselves, what I have here with the AudioBoxes is the 25th year anniversary model that PreSonus has, which comes in a really cool, sleek black metal chassis, which looks phenomenal. But speaking to the AudioBox series themselves, it's a pretty straightforward interface. You have two high-quality Class A preamps on the front panel, and those are combo jacks, so you can do XLR or quarter-inch connections there. You can also plug in a bass or a guitar right into the front panel as well. Beyond that, you also have a little mixer knob on the front to toggle between the live inputs for the interface. So that would be zero latency monitoring. And you can also blend in the playback signal from your computer when you're doing overdubs. Beyond that, you have a pair of quarter-inch TRS outputs on the back panel, as well as headphone outs. Now that's just the USB 96, the interface itself. PreSonus also has two different bundles available, and the one I have here is the AudioBox Studio Bundle. And what PreSonus is giving you is the interface. They're also giving you their M7 condenser microphone, as well as a cool little tabletop tripod stand and a microphone cable, as well as a pair of their HD7 studio headphones. So with the studio kit, someone can get that and get up and running with recording and doing their own music right away. Now, beyond the studio bundle, there is an ultimate studio bundle, and PreSonus gives you a pair of the Aris 3.5 inch studio monitors, as well as cables in that bundle. Between the studio bundle, the ultimate bundle, or just the straight up AudioBox 96 here interface, it's a great way for a beginner, a student, or someone that just wants to get their feet wet into the world of recording. Now, the next series of interfaces I'd like to talk about here is the Studio series from PreSonus. Now, the Studio series is what I would consider an upgrade from the AudioBox family that I spoke about previously here. Now, the Studio series does have a number of differences from the AudioBox family of interfaces, and the first one that comes to mind is the USB-C connection that all of the Studio interfaces utilize. It's compatible with Mac or Windows operating systems. Also, with the Studio series, you are getting upgraded preamps. With the Studio series, PreSonus put in their X-Max Class A microphone preamps. And those are the same preamps that are used in the Studio Live digital mixers that we all know about. Also, the Studio series has the capability to do Q mixes, meaning that you can have separate mixes for your headphone outputs from your studio monitors, which is great for talent that may want to hear more of themselves in the mix versus what comes out of the studio monitors. Also, starting with the Studio 68C here, which is the larger I/O option within the family, you do have breakout cables for MIDI I/O as well as SPDIF connections. Beyond that, all of the Studio interfaces come with Studio One 5 Artist. The Studio series, I would say, is a great step up interface from the AudioBox family. You can fit anyone into the perfect interface depending on their I/O needs for their own studio, but definitely check it out. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about the Quantum family of interfaces from PreSonus. Now, the Quantum line is the top of the heap when it comes to interfaces from PreSonus. And really the main driving point here for Quantum in general is the seamless integration with PreSonus' Studio One 5 DAW software. Now, speaking about that point, what PreSonus is talking about is being able to remote control your microphone preamps within Studio One, which is awesome. So I use this personally, but when you're looking in Studio One, the DAW mixer there, you do have the option on the channels to remote control and control your preamps. And you can also save those settings within Studio One for instant recall of your preamp level, which is just fantastic at this price point. The Quantum, there are 3 models available. What I have in front of me here is the namesake, the Quantum interface. There's also a Quantum 2626, as well as a Quantum 4848 interface. All of the Quantum interfaces here utilize a Thunderbolt 3 connection to your computer, and what that provides is the lowest latency possible for recording at your home studio. But I think one of the really cool features on the Quantum interface here is that there is a built-in talkback microphone. So instead of having to utilize, a separate microphone for that, or relying on a monitor controller that has that built in, PreSonus has that talkback capability built into the interface. But overall, the Quantum is the top of the line interface when it comes to PreSonus and their interfaces. And that about sums up all of the different interfaces that PreSonus has available. I've gone over the AudioBox family from PreSonus with the USB 96 here, as well as the Studio and the Ultimate Studio bundles. I've also gone over the Studio series of interfaces with its USB-C connections, its upgraded preamps, and all the different models available, all the way up to the Quantum line of interfaces from PreSonus. That is a fantastic hub for your home studio, and it offers tons of expansive capabilities for bringing your studio outward and expanding forward there. But definitely check them out. There's a lot of cool stuff, here for all kinds of different customers, depending on their needs and their different price points there. But if you have any questions, definitely check out PreSonus's website at presonus.com, and please reach out to us at info@mcfadden-sales.com and reach us here. Thanks so much.